For sure dead this time. All right, it's finally time for the first hunt of the year. I'm about a week later than normal coming on this antelope hunt. Opening day was on a Sunday, so that just didn't work for me. I've hit the second weekend of the season a few times and it doesn't seem to matter much, but just about to my unit. Starting to get really excited. I like to show up just about the time the sun is coming over the horizon to really make these antelope pop, and then come in from the eastern side of the unit and work my way west. So it's just about time. Figured I'd get everybody acquainted with the black eye. It actually looks a little bit better this morning. I got married about, well, a little over a month ago. It wasn't from her. It wasn't a bar fight. It was from a softball. I don't know if it makes me look tough or makes me look like a wimp, but either way, get used to it for this hunt anyway. Hopefully showing you guys some antelope soon. First little couple high knobs, haven't seen anything, but just spotted some antelope right off the main road, so I hope to show them to you before I'm right on top of them, but I'm not sure what's going to happen, so probably do the old drive-by method, hope they don't spook, and try and go from there. First stock of the year. Wouldn't feel right to kill one, but I also wouldn't pass it up. To make a move on them while they went through that saddle right there. I got busted pretty much out in the open. Alright, well that's that. I don't know how well see my fat finger here, but as soon as they got down in this low spot ditch, which would have been good for stalking them, I can feel the wind at my back, so they took off, but let them be. Go find another. It's been an hour or so since I've seen any stalkable antelope. This one really doesn't feel all that possible, but they're just close enough. I better try it. I've got does just over this hill and a buck coming from behind the does to come check them, so I'm just gonna kind of see if I can get on this hill and be patient. Let's see if something kind of unfolds here. So far, not doing very well here. This is just opportunity. I usually pass up the super dinks for a while. I've even been known to shoot a doe on the last day on this any antelope tag. Not in a lot of public land. Put in for it because I can draw it and I've learned it, and it's fun. I don't know how else to put it. Again, this isn't a great play, but I'm in a little piece of public. I mean, it's like probably 3 square miles, and this is the only buck that's somewhat stalkable, so before I leave it, I'm gonna give it a shot. He's bedded at the head of this canyon I'll show in a second. And I'm kind of gonna have to, I guess I'll show it. I'm gonna get to this little piece right here. I mean, honestly, he is so close to being able to see me right here. And get in this ditch, head down to the bottom, and try and go up. Wish me luck. when I was on top of this little drainage, the wind was blowing towards the buck the way I'm walking. Now that I'm in the drainage, the wind's pulling down it. I think he's bedded at the lip of this drainage because he can feel that wind in his face. But if the wind keeps pulling down this drainage here, I may just have a shot at this. He's right where I left him. So he didn't see us coming and doing any of this, but we're not in the right drainage, and I don't know if we can get in the right drainage, but we gotta back up and try another arm of this. Beautiful. Oh yes. Spot and Stalk dream right here. He's gotta help me out just a bit. Good afternoon. He's not bedded down. 106 yards. He can't get any closer, really. I need him to bed down again. Or just do it right. I'm going to give him a bit. I'll force a play sooner or later if I have to. Zoomed in. 47 yards. That just had to shake out a little different. Man, that was a great stalk. One of my better stalks ever. Still fun. Well, you guys haven't missed much. Jack Daniels, if you please. I mean, really not much. Jack Daniels. It's been a few hours since I've even seen an antelope on public or private. I tried a different part of the unit where I usually honestly don't see as many antelope, but there's nobody there, so I've got some freedom to hunt around. And none, zero. None on public, none on private, so there's that. Got back to where I made that great stalk earlier that didn't end up in my favor, and there's a whole herd. It's one of those things where I can get close and I don't know what I'm going to do when I get up there, but evening time now and I got to try and make something happen, so that's what I'm doing. Just going to try and see where they're at when I get to this bluff here, shadow them a little bit. Like I said, try and do something if I can get across this fence. Jesus. He's got to be down. He's not with the group. Yes. I'm just gonna go back. Be smart if he is in there. To now that I've calmed down a touch, go find the arrow. We are on, right? Yeah. Go find the arrow. See what it looks like. Oh, why do I always turn into such a mess? There we go. Yes. Remember how I said I usually pass up them dinks for a while? Well, I was sneaking up on that bigger buck, and I came up over the top, and there was that dude at 63. It was either I could have let him go, or he probably would have blown the whole thing up. Said this isn't a trophy hunt, so when you're excited, do it. That's all I can tell you. All right, let's try and find this arrow. I don't know, I can't find the arrow. Maybe I'll come back and look for it tomorrow. Maybe I'll just camp right here. He took off like a bat out of hell. I could see the hit, I thought, through the binoculars. It looked a little high, which had me nervous, but then when he didn't come out with the group, I'm assuming he's going to be piled up right here around the corner, but I obviously don't know that for sure. He could have branched off and done something else, so instead of spending any more time looking for the damn arrow, I'm going to go where I last seen him. Alright, ran back to the truck, got a headlamp, got to hit the right button, got the Milwaukee lantern. Feel like we should be able to do some damage with these two tools and hopefully find him. Alright, I gotta mark this on the GPS. Where'd you go? Alright, morning of day 2. This is all camp is. Just a tent, truck full of stuff. Usually like to wait until that sun pops up so you can see antelope real well, but with these hazy and cloudy conditions, that may not happen at all today, so it'll be a little harder to glass them up, but time to get to it. Let's see, what time is it? 6:45. Guess that's it. I don't know why I'm rambling. Day 2. Stay tuned. As you can probably hear, it's pretty windy this morning. Alright, now that I'm down here and out of the wind, this feels a lot better. Got antelope down at the bottom of this big canyon wall. I assume to get out of the wind themselves, but they're just kind of feeding along the bottom of it. It's hard to tell looking at them from the top of this. That's not it. That's just a little piece. But looking at them from the top, you don't see a lot of stuff you can stalk in on, but once you get down here, there's a bunch of gullies, little hills and stuff to hide behind. All they were doing was working their way this way, feeding along, so I just hope to get in front of them, cut them off at one of these hills. The wind is really whipping. Hopefully down here everything will be all good, but up top, I don't know, it's got to be blowing probably about 30 miles an hour. So to get 4 bucks down here, kind of out of the wind in a stalkable location, feels like, you know, about the only realistic chance I'll have today. So I'm just going to take my time and hope to make it happen. Also, I apologize if I'm a little bit melancholy this morning. Last night's happenings kind of put a damper in the excitement of what was the first day of hunting season for me. I mean, some people will say it's just an antelope, but well, I'm out here, you know, trying to kill something to honestly have jerky for my rest of the hunts for the rest of the year. It's something I enjoy. I enjoy chasing these animals, and I don't want to see them suffer like that. Worst part is I don't know if that was a lethal shot. I don't know if he's just got a flesh wound. I don't know anything. Not being able to see where that arrow, I didn't see the arrow hit, and then I didn't get a good look when he was running off. I thought that I saw blood high, but again, I just got done sprinting and he was going Mach 9 through the desert, so it was really tough. with what I think I saw, and then looking at the arrow again this morning, there was a lot more fat on it after it dried. I'm hoping it was just like a high hit and went through his backstrap or something, and that's that. It just, the shot felt good. That sound, that pop sounded good. I mean, I thought I had him. I was completely confident. I ran after thinking I was going to see him fall over. So anyway, it's just kind of bugging me. I'm trying to kick it. I know I did everything I could. I looked for the antelope itself. I looked for blood. I did grid searches. You know, there's nothing else I could have done. He had to have taken a hard left, and hopefully he's still alive. But at the end of the day, I'm here to get meat, so I'm going to keep hunting. Some people don't do that. That's great. You're a better man than I. I think I finally kicked my funk. Took me till it's about 10 o'clock. Got some 90s country on the radio, mix that in with some John Party. A little red beer never hurts, and I feel like I've kicked it pretty good. I haven't seen an antelope in a couple hours now. Kind of trying some 2 tracks off of the main roads to kind of probe these areas where I've been seeing antelope a little more. Well, the only remnants of an antelope I've seen is a leg on a barbed wire fence from where one had an accident, but that's it. It's pretty slow. Doesn't seem to be near as many antelope in this unit this year as years past. All kinds of reasons and speculations for that, but regardless, it's just not as good. There's not as many antelope, so keep plugging on. I got probably about another little over 24 hours before I got to head back home. So today would be the perfect day. Tag one, get out of here early tomorrow morning, or drive into the night tonight. That's the plan. Sun to hopefully blind him a little bit. I've had it work before. We'll see. Have I ended every one of these with "we'll see"? I really hate to do them every time, but the one time I don't is when I'll kill one, and it'll just be a video of me shooting him. Shaking a little. Got him. It was time to just kill one. I left the camera over there on the road, So I'm gonna have to go get it before somebody drives up and doesn't know what the hell's happening. Yes! For sure dead this time. Great blood trail. Didn't find any of that last night. Still makes me sick. All right. There's my prize. Thank you, buddy. Not even a pronghorn, you're just a horn. Hey, that works for me. Right in a cactus. Well, he may not be the biggest buck you've ever seen. In fact, he may be the smallest, but he'll do for me. And I bet he tastes even better than the ones I usually kill. I kind of said at the beginning of this video that I only pass up the super dinks, and well, I did for a while. Just opportunities have been so few and far between this trip. Feeling like maybe there's less antelope. Had an opportunity last night that still makes me sick. And then coming up the hill, basically I'm at camp. I'm probably 300 yards from my tent right here. And I assume these guys are brothers. These two dudes are out here feeding around and acting goofy. Gave me just enough of a chance to get in on them. Just said, I gotta go try it and kill one, and I did. So anyway, it's been a great trip. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Oh, this one was the one that was limping too. I can see a big old abscess on his foot. So I don't know if he'd die from that or what, but I'm gonna kill one at least. It's nice to kill the one that was limping, but hope you guys enjoyed the video. Next year, I hope to accomplish my goal and getting everything on camera, but until then, see you next time.